Hello everyone, it's Muffy again, and welcome to my latest YouTube video. There's quite a bit to talk about in today's episode, and I should get right to the point because I don't want to bore you all with silly little details. Last night, I had a friend invite me to a Hanukkah celebration, and it was the first time that I've actually experienced anything regarding Judaism or even celebrating Hanukkah. And this brings me to a very interesting point. Titties are on point today, bitches. As I've stated in a previous episode, I was adopted by a family that lived up in Michigan, and it was a wonderful family, don't get me wrong. They helped to educate me and adjust me to society and all that wonderful good stuff. I got my GED. I was a very accomplished woman. Now, this adopted family was very deep in their religion, and there's nothing wrong with that. So after I got acclimated, I got my first job, which was a cashier at a local gas station. Now, the town that we lived in was very small, so a lot of the faces that came through were very familiar. When December rolled around, I was so excited because I have experienced Christmas for the first time the previous December. And oh my goodness, it was magical. I got shit. I mean, people just gave me shit. And by shit, I mean like good shit, not like actual shit, because how horrifying. December became a magical time of year for me. And I was always happy to celebrate and be cheerful and festive, and always wish my customers a very Merry Christmas. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. So there was one customer that came in that I didn't recognize, but I took care of him, and at the end of the transaction, I said, "And you have a Merry Christmas." He replied, "I'm Jewish," and just walked away, ungrateful. And I had to sit back and think. My adopted family were Christians. What is being Jewish? I had no clue. Once I got home, I did a little bit of research, and I found out that Judaism is also a very strong religion in America and around the world. I really had to question faith and belief, and a whole new world just really opened up to me. Flash forward a few years later, I'm working in retail, and it was explicitly said to all of us in the holiday season that we are not to say Merry Christmas to the customers. We should insist on saying Happy Holidays. It's inclusive of all celebrations and faith. So one day, I've got a customer coming through my line, and they're all sorts of cheerful and happy and buying holiday things. And at the end of the transaction, I said, "Have a happy holiday." And they turned to me and said, "Merry Christmas." They were so angry. I was taken aback, and I wanted to cry, but I couldn't remove my makeup. So I had to find out why people were so angry with the term Happy Holidays. It is then that I discovered the war on Christmas. The Christians in this nation have decided that Merry Christmas is the only terminology that you should use when approaching somebody, greeting somebody, hugging somebody, shaking somebody's hand. And they are pissed the fuck off, that people are saying happy holidays to recognize other faiths and beliefs. Oh, I really like that. Dramatic titties. During this time of year, there are so many celebrations and so many different faiths that why not say happy holidays? Just as I said Merry Christmas to a Jew, and they got pissed off, and rightfully so. There are people that celebrate Kwanzaa. There are people that are pagan or Wiccan that celebrate Yule. The point being is that Christianity and Catholicism aren't the only beliefs. I just don't get why certain people feel that Merry Christmas is the only thing that you should say or believe, and that saying Happy Holidays to encompass everybody is such a bad thing. Oh, I need to refill. Oh, I'm about to feel much better now. I am not knocking all persons in the Christian or Catholic faiths. It just happens to be a majority of Christians and Catholics that happen to feel this way. And I find it seriously unfounded and ignorant. Oh good, I don't need to reply just yet. As with many aspects in life, it seems to me that Christians, Catholics seem to think that their religion is the only one that matters. And that's clearly not the case. And I would really encourage people to be open-minded about that. I mean, yes, believe in your faith. Have your ideals and morals within that faith. But know that yours isn't the only one. And that should not be forced upon everybody. We all have the right to choose our own faith, our own religion and beliefs. Just because your faith and beliefs happens to be the most widely accepted does not mean you get to single out other person's spiritual beliefs. So this is not a war on Christmas. In fact, the only thing that should be considered a war on Christmas is the fact that it fucking starts after back to school. The only war that should be on Christmas is the fact that it's a commercial entity. If you really want to put Christ back into Christmas, please do so on your own terms and understand that not everybody believes that. Put Christ back in Christmas. Yes, please do if that's what you really want. But do not shun or disrespect anybody else for their beliefs. So when somebody says, Happy Holidays to you, and you are a firm believer in Christianity or Catholicism, don't be angry. Know that they are being inclusive to all faiths and spirituality. In this holiday season, be kind to one another. Be accepting of things that might be a little bit different than what you're used to or believe. And that's your Muffin last betches. Bye, y'all.